All right, guys, here we go. Welcome back to lunch. Let's look at our objective for getting started and read it as a class in 3, 2, 1.
I explore the concept of
environmental justice by examining environmental issues. You guys are real bad at reading together.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So let's talk about this for a second. First, what I want you to do, look at these pictures. What do we notice?
There's trees, it's the grass.
It's in the woods.
Very green, very clean.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, now let's look at these other pictures. What do we see?
Cloudy, bad weather because
Like.
Bad weather, you can barely see the sky. Smoggy, gross.
Yes.
All right, so the two differences,
Yeah.
right? So what do we think those differences are? Like, why do we have those differences?
because one has more sun and like has a different
Sorry, what was that?
because like one part has more sun and then like different sides of the earth like different
Okay, so different locations, very true. What about what's going on in the area?
there's a lot like people living, buildings.
A lot of buildings, lots of people, lots of cars moving around. And that stuff creates smog, right? Makes the air gross. So we're going to be learning about the concept of environmental justice. What do we think environmental justice is?
It's like take care of it.
Taking care of things, right? And everybody, it doesn't hurt anybody, everybody's involved. So here we go. Here's our definition of environmental justice. Environmental justice is the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, concerning environmental laws, regulations, and policies. Okay? You can type that down. Yes, this is going to go on your Google document. So on your Google document, I want you all to type down that definition, just so you have it. Take a minute or two. Type down that definition.
Which one?
Right here, environmental justice. Here, I can zoom in on it.
I'm kind of blind.
Do we write that whole thing?
It's just one definition. There you go. Take just a minute, write that. Also, I have to take off my hood. Take off yours. Thank you. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Done. Just sit there until you're quacking. A few more seconds. All right, while you guys are finishing up, because there's only a couple of you still working while you're finishing up, I'm going to read you just a little brief overview about this area, about Taft, about the background of Taft's their industrial background, okay? So let's pay attention while I read. Taft, California has a rich history deeply intertwined with the oil industry. Originally known as Siding Number 2 on the Sunset Railroad, the town was later renamed Taft in honor of President William Howard Taft. The first recorded strike in the area occurred in 1901, marking the beginning of Taft's association with the petroleum industry. Situated with the Midway Sunset oil field, the largest in California, Taft became a hub for oil productions. Discovery of oil in the late 19th and early 20th centuries led to rapid development, with numerous oil companies establishing operations in and around the town. The Lakeview Gusher in 1910, one of the largest oil spills in U.S. history, occurred near Taft and underscored the area's oil abundance. In recent years, Taft has forced economic challenges due to fluctuations in the global oil market and increased environmental regulations. The downturn in oil production has prompted the community to explore diversification strategies to ensure economic stability. So Taft's wanting to change things. Efforts include attracting new businesses, promoting tourism centered on its oil heritage, and investing in renewable energy projects. Despite these challenges, Taft continues to celebrate its oil-rich heritage through events like Oil Dorado, a festival that honors the town's history and community spirit. The city is actively seeking ways to balance its historical identity with the need for economic diversification and changing energy landscapes. So we're in oil town, right? Good, shoot, go ahead. In a minute, I'll get you one. So it's an oil town. Does Taft resemble, do we think more like this or more like this? Kind of in between, right? But do you think Taft can do better? Yeah, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do some research. First, I want you guys to research something here. On this one, you're gonna work with partners. So I'll label you off partners 1 and 2. So this is partners 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Huh?
Pairs.
Huh? Wait, is this the below one or am I?
No. So if you your whole partners, both of you are the same number. So your partners 1, partners 2, partners 1, partners 2, partners 1, partners 2. Okay? If you're a 1, you are doing some research on air quality. I know it's probably going to be hard to kind of find for Taft. You could try searching for Taft, see if you can come up with Taft, California air quality. I'd like to know more about it. I want you guys to learn more about your own air quality. Same thing for water quality. So if you're number 1, you are looking up air quality. If you're number 2, you're looking up water quality. I'm getting rid of number 3 here because we didn't have a lot to do with that. So don't, just ignore number 3. So if you're a 1, you're looking up air quality. Number 2, water quality. What you're looking for, what you need to answer. What is the environmental issue? How are we to define it? Give a definition of what it is.
The groups that you put us in, we're have to do 1 and 2, or we can just.
No, you're working together on 1. So if you're number 1, if I assign you number 1, you're researching air quality. If you're number 2, you're researching water quality.
What number did
Does
you
that make
say?
sense?
What number are we?
Are we not paying attention?
1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, so we're
So you're a 1.
doing this air quality.
So when you are researching these are the 2 questions I want you to focus on right now. What is the environmental issue? I want you to define it. Tell me what it is. And then I want to know who is most affected by this issue. Those are the 2 things I want you to focus on right now. We're short on time. Does that make sense? You have any questions? Yes.
So, what you mean who is affected by this issue? Like,
The people, yeah, the people in the town, like who is hurt the most? Who does it benefit the most?
we switch to focus the question to the question.
So those are the 2 questions you are answering, yes. So you're looking up air quality or water quality. You're telling me what it is, and you're telling me who is affected by the issue. Do you have any questions where to start there? All right, so I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes. 10 minutes here. All these are waiting, helping out. I want you to give me a definition and who's affected by it. I want full, complete sentences. Full, complete sentences. And this is a group project, so I want everybody helping each other.
What about Australia?
Straight with you guys.
Okay.
That's why I put her in there.
Okay.
Who's doing that? So you guys are the so they were, so what number did I give you?
Huh? 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Number 2. So you guys are looking at water quality. Okay?
So I just got us the tissue.
I'll bring the tissue. No, you're just focusing on water quality because we're short on time today. I was gonna make this a full lesson, but we're short on time. So we have a very short week this week, and next week too, and grades being due, and everything else. We're having to kind of streamline this.
Tomorrow.
Yes, we have progress reports coming.
When are they gonna go in the mail?
No, we're off next week, next Monday.
Oh, I knew that.
When are they doing the grades? Tomorrow.
Grades go out next week. But first, let's focus on this. Okay, so everyone's gonna look for water quality. Yep, because we are part of Kern County, right? So that works. Yeah, because think, Bakersfield's just right here, so you could even search for Bakersfield, because Bakersfield and Taft are so close, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of have the same kind of air quality, same kind of water quality,
Yeah.
all the stuff. So yes, if you find information for Bakersfield,
I think Darian is raising her hand.
excuse me?
I think Darian's raising her hand.
I can see Darian raising her hand, I was talking to somebody else.
Darian.
Mr. Ray, why don't we do our work
Yeah.
and focus on our own stuff? Yes. Yeah, that's a good stat to have. So you copy and paste that because it's a stat, but I want you to be able to explain what it means. So, okay, so look up, Taft, air quality. So does it say, is it from, is it doing that? Better. And then your search bar? Pretty good, right? Alright, so there you go. Here's some information for you, right? That's very good. Yes.
So I was trying to get them to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what was you gonna read? Air quality or water quality? Water quality, alright. So let's see this. Let's look at California water quality. And then you can say, if you wanna make a better search. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, and then that brings up information for you right there. Tell me about it. Right, yeah, you see, is it safe to drink? And then that'll tell you right there. So what does it mean by air quality and what does it mean by water quality? I want to know that, and then I want to know who is affected most. Like a lot of you did really good already. It's like an individual project, you guys aren't even really having to work together. To the dog. Yes. Looks like you guys are almost done. Hmm? No? You search it up. Yeah, so what does, I expect that you looked at the wrong thing here. Adam, where did you go? You, PMA.
What?
Okay, so what is, let's just look up what is here. What,
Oh.
right? Because that's what I said, right?
You look like
Yeah,
a
you look like that.
I know those are good questions. said, so I told you. That's gonna fit. Doesn't care. Air quality is the degree to which the air
That's factorial, something like that.
Okay. And then, what would you look up for the second one? Who was affected and notified the safety of severe say? Who is affected? Okay. So that would be right there. So that's the definition of that. So this, some of you are confused by the way I worded this, so here's what I'm going to change this to. Let's make this a little easier for everybody. So instead of saying what is the environmental issue, what is the definition of your issue? And those are the two issues right there. So that's all. That's all that means. Just alter it a little bit. It's fine, I'll take that. 3 minutes. Most of you are already almost done, I know. Why are there some eyelash curlers?
That's a straight, I think.
What thing?
Eyelash curlers on my floor?
Oh, it's because she was using it and then she put it down there.
Should we have those out in class?
No.
No. Yes. Good. We're running out of time here, so we're trying to make this as short as possible. We still have to get to our estimates. I'd say so not do Friday, those will be due next week. Yes. Those show up. Let me see what you got. Let's see what you got. What's your definition of what water quality is? Okay, but that, like, what is the, when you look it up, what does it say definition of water quality? One more minute. Very good. Yep. what I want. I want you guys to meet over here, out of the way, over here. And you guys to meet over here. You can come over here. And I want you to discuss. I want you to share the information that you have with each other. I want you to teach the other partners what air quality is or what water quality is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so you guys can meet over here. You
So,
guys,
did me and Ricardo go over there?
you guys can come over here. So come up over here. Why don't you guys come up over here so that we're not knocking it. So come up over here. Stand up.
Okay.
Where?
Right here. Right here. Alright, let's go and come on over here. Alright, so now, discuss. I want you guys to teach each other what it is.
Okay, so yesterday.
What are we talking
it's not
to?
gonna be yesterday. So I was walking, and then this
Okay, oh, you did it so fast.
behind me, and then it was cool.
You did it so fast.
And then
Okay.
I put it over my backpack, and then I started to look
Did we
around,
already talk?
and then I dropped this
Did we
little.
already discuss?
Just did it, you. Es muy chiquito el libro. ¿Ah? Entonces te comparas con mi libro. Okay, so,
Alright, looks like everybody's about done discussing.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what I want here, in your own words, last thing I want you to do, I just want, on that page, or on your document, I want you just to write down what environmental justice means, in your own words. What does it mean by environmental justice?